in cartoon lands. I love to do my videos over here at MIT. Some of this shit. They got the funky colored furniture, and everybody's all. I don't know if you can see behind me. Everybody's all lounging on the grass. Oh man, what a life. I don't know, man. You just. I think of like when growing up, like if I was just like lounging out in the grass somewhere or whatever, I probably would just got jumped or punched in the face or whatever. Not that my neighborhood was that tough, but I mean, it's just I don't know, it's just a whole different world over here with all the brainiacs. But it got me to thinking when I was trying to wash my screen here because I look like Hitler. I got like a mustache going across. Okay, I look better now. I don't want to look like Hitler when I make these things. But I was thinking, like these people, most of these kids that go here, I deal with the kids at Harvard and MIT every day, and I don't really think. I'm not that I'm that smart, but I don't think that they're that smart either. It's just that they took advantage of whatever breaks and scenarios that they had in their lives, and it is what it is. But I would love to see a total complete overhaul of the education system. I really would. I think that. Especially these kids over here, they're so smart. They could really, get on this idea. Maybe somebody will see it. You figure out, like by the time a kid is like 7 or 8, what is going on in their brain that they would be, what they would be geared towards. What would interest them? Find that out. Psychological testing and all that. At a young age, and then you gear like an education. Your education around that, around what they really genuinely want to do. I really genuinely knew at a young age I didn't want to do science. I really genuinely knew that I didn't really want to do math at all. I could do math, but not shapes. I knew that wasn't going to be me. I think every kid knows what they're not going to do. So why be wasting? A couple of hours every day, wasting time doing that? Why? It's just that whole I'm never gonna really have to use this stuff. Well, it's true. I mean, I learned so much crap I don't use. Most of the stuff I use is just I kind of learned through osmosis. I certainly didn't learn it in school. Couldn't learn it in school anyway. It's a whole other story. But like the metric system, for instance, and again, going back to the science stuff, day after day, this was never useful when all those hours could have been spent doing things that were something that you'd be like, wow, looking forward to going to school to do. Even I look back at like gym class, we were learning square dancing. I don't see square dancing on the Dancing with the Stars. Maybe next year. Maybe I'll have a competition with that. But why not get the kids at a young age doing things that they want to do? I know you can't have a specialized school for everything. You already have that with music and stuff, but you could gear a whole curriculum around what kids really want to do, as opposed to what they don't want to do. And I don't know why that's why everything the stuff that is shoved down kids' throats is just it changed the whole reward system. I don't even think we really should have grades. I know it's a competitive society, but especially in the early formative years, get rid of all that shit. Make learning something that you want to do, not that there's a reward, and don't have groups. When I was in school, the first few years we had group 1, group 2, and group 3. That was the smart kids. Group 3 was just the short yellow bus people, and to have that stigma, I didn't have it. I think I was in group 2 most of the time, and I got up to group 1. But the group 3 kids were just like looked at like they were just a lot of people to have to that label at like rewarded on participation, and not 90, 95, and 100, because that's just ridiculous. It just encourages cheating, I think. It rewards people that can memorize things. It's not no sign of real intelligence that you can memorize a theorem, or you can memorize anything. That's just repetition. So and I'm not saying that because I got decent grades. I mean, I was a B student, but I just don't think. I think that you can really put these minds over here at MIT, put them to use for something like that, because you can really just change the world doing it that way. And if somebody wants to do science, fine. Give them 8 hours of science every day if that's what they really want. But I think people that are going to get into science know that at a young age, so really shove that down their throat. And the rest of us, say they're into sports. Well, you're not going to teach them how to hit a curveball, but you could teach them, sports marketing, or introductory, something that you could get them interested in that, being a sports agent or something like that. A young, through high school, have a curriculum devoted in that area. All sorts of different things, or entertainment, or stuff like that. And I could be like these kids. I don't know if I can see them there. I don't know. I could be just laying there on the grass and just thinking about life and when I get plans. Because there's only like a small segment of people that actually get to do that. People know they're going to be car mechanics. Well, then be teaching them those things. I think kids pretty much know, like at a young age, I'd love to be a mechanic. Teach them, from the get-go, small little things every day. What got to know biology for? The only thing you got to know about biology is, nothing. Biology is biology. But the biologists all knew they're going to be that from day one. So why is everybody being taught the basics of biology? I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything of the periodic table of elements, Pythagorean theorems, or any of that stuff. And I really should, but it just does not apply to what I want it to be, or anything. And I think most people, 90% of people, know that from like 8 years old. If you just ask them straight out, I'm not going to use this. That was the stuff I always heard in school. I'm not going to use this, and we're all right. We never used it. So, just those are my thoughts for today. And I think I'm going to go lay on the lawn. These nimrods. Screw them. Nice. What did I say? Screw them. Adios.